Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought we could do a shop my stash. Let's go through the collection that I have and just pick through some items for a full face and get ready with me. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. Now, as many of you know, I have my online beauty consulting service, which is where you get the chance to talk to me one-on-one and really just talk to me about anything makeup. Whether you bought something and are unsure how to use it, or if you want some advice or just counsel about buying a new makeup item, but you don't want that sales pressure from a department store, that is what my service is for. And I now also offer gift cards or gift certificates, so you can offer this to someone else. Now, if you want to make an appointment, click the link in the description box down below. Okay, so here is the behind the scenes of some of my products. Now I have a couple items here. So my friend, who remained anonymous, sent me part of the Dior fall release. We were waiting to see if the Birds of a Feather green eyeshadow palette would restock, but it did not. So she sent me a couple items instead. So we have this nail polish here. I didn't get a chance to put it on, but this is early bird. This is super pretty. I just wanted to just show it to you. And then I have this liquid lipstick here in Glide. It's kind of like a nudie peachy pink. So I think I will go ahead and wear this today as the lip. It's just super pretty. I have another nude here, but it's more like a neutral, I want to say like beigey nude. So I'm going to save that for another day. Now I also have here this little Westman Atelier Discovery Kit. So this is a sample pack of the highlighter, the blush, and cream bronzer slash contour. So she also sent me this. I think this looks great. And then Sephora now has these kits for sale. So a mini version of all three of these. So we're gonna go ahead and use this today. Now over here is a bundle of the new Guerlain Rouge G lipsticks, the ones for the fall release. This is the French chevron. Ugh, so pretty. And then I have two other ones, and then one is just from an older collection. So these here are from Rephr. I got them in PR a couple days ago. I'm gonna do a whole video on them because I have several. I have this here, this unit. They're all magnetized. They stick together with magnets. So over here with my iced coffee, we have several other of these magnetized brush holders here. I'm gonna go ahead and do another video on that, but I just wanted to show you really quickly. And also, yes, I do need to wash my makeup brushes. Okay, so here is my little vanity here. Now I think I'm gonna go ahead and reuse the NARS Climax eyeshadow palette because it's just so great. I'm going to use more of the nudie neutral colors today. So more of the sparkly neutral shades. I think that'll be a fun look, and I've gotten requests to do that. So that's going to be today's eyeshadow. Now down here are the foundations, tinted moisturizers, etc. Maybe I'll go into Givenchy. I haven't used this Prisme Libre foundation in a while, so I'm going to use this. This is the shade 4N280. Now for the powder, I think I'm going to go ahead and use Givenchy as well. This is just their loose Prisme Libre powder, number 1. This will be a nice little setting powder. Now the blush, highlighter, and bronzer are all included in the Westman Atelier little kit. So I think I just need a concealer, mascara, liner, and anything else I want to add. I am just going to go ahead and use my Clé de Peau Concealer because it's my absolute favorite. So I'm going to use that. Now for liner, I think I'm just going to use the black. I know it's very boring, but it works really well. Focus, focus. Okay, not focusing, I promise. It's a black liner. It's the Chanel waterproof one in Intense Black. So for mascara, they're up here. Let's just go ahead and use the classic Chanel Volume. Also not focusing. Anyway, it's a black mascara. Now let us go over to the fragrance department. I also have a couple makeup removers in the back as well, but this is generally my perfume slash fragrance department. You know what? I can't really figure out what fragrance to wear, so I'm gonna go ahead, create my look, and then from there I'll get inspiration and figure out which fragrance matches the makeup look. All right, back to our regular facing camera. So as I mentioned, we're going to use the NARS eyeshadow palette here, but we're going to stick to more of the neutral colors because I've done green, I've done vampy. Now let's do neutrals. All of the brushes that I'm using are going to be listed in the description box. This is the Rephr 15, and I'm going into the lightest color on top, just the matte transition shade, and this is going to be just like a crease color. It's practically the same color as my skin. It's really just like a flesh color for me, so it'll just help when we add darker, more shimmery colors. It'll just help them blend out and blend together more nicely. Okay, I'm gonna go into this color here, and I'm going to pack this on the lid here. Now there is, oh yeah, there is definitely fallout with this one here, but that's okay. That's why we do the eyes first. There's less fallout on this side. I think I just packed a lot more on this side here, so there was just more product to fall out. Nope, I spoke too soon. There's also fallout on this side here. I'm going to just take the same brush. This is a MAC brush. I'm just putting this on the bottom lashes here, and this will sort of act as eyeliner as well. I'm going into the same color that I just placed here with a more tapered blending brush, and I'm just gonna help bring this up a little bit higher. I really can't wait to try out that early bird nail polish. I definitely think I'll be doing my manicure today because I can't wait to see this color. It's too bad that the eyeshadow palette sold out so quickly. We were hoping to see like a restock, but it did not happen. Okay, I am nowhere near done, but I have to clean this up because it looks so bad. I'm just distracted by the fallout. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of eye cream. This is the Chantecaille Stress Repair Concentrate Plus on a Q-tip, and I'm just gonna clean this up. I'm gonna go into my eyeliner now. I'm gonna put liner on top and bottom. I kind of wanna make this a smoky look, just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go into this color here, but I'm gonna go ahead and use my finger and just pack it on top here. All right, now let's go into my Givenchy foundation. I, for one, can't wait for the Givenchy holiday collection. I know it's been out sort of in different places like Harrods and Selfridges. I am just excited to try out that highlighter that's in like a Prisme Libre setting, and then also the palette. I think it's sold out in some places, but it hasn't actually arrived in Canada yet. I think maybe Nordstrom's, but it isn't at Holt Renfrew yet that I'm aware of anyway. I don't shop in store as much as I used to. That Givenchy holiday palette is one that I really wasn't that keen on, but then the more videos that I saw, the more I just saw it online. I'm like, ooh, that actually looks really nice. So I think I might give that a try soon. Now a little hit of concealer. All right, now let's dive into this Westman Atelier bubble pack. So the highlighter here is the lit up highlighter stick. I think this is going to be clear. Then the blush is the shade Petal. And then the contour bronzer is called Biscuit. I'm going to start with my contour bronzer shade in Biscuit first, then I'll do the blush and then the highlighter last. So this is the Biscuit shade here. I would say it's a hint cool. It's not super warm, so I think it's going to be really nice, and I hope it'll blend in really nicely. Okay, so I'd say Biscuit is a very natural contouring color. Because it's in the little bubble blister pack here, I have to sort of decant it. If you have the actual product, I would recommend just swiping it directly onto the skin and then blending it out. But it is very pretty and very natural, so I'm definitely getting persuaded to buy this full size, or at least in the miniature size with that little trio at Sephora. Now let's go into the Petal blush. This is a swipe of Petal. It looks like a slightly dusky mauvey pink. It's really pretty. I just realized I'm not wearing any mascara, so please remind me to put on mascara as soon as I'm done the blush here. Petal blush is so pretty. It's a little cool tone, a little pink, but it's just so lovely. And the cream texture just melts in with the foundation. It just looks so gorgeous and luminous. I don't have any highlighter on. This is just the foundation and the cream contour and blush, but it looks so luminous. So before I forget, let me add the mascara, because I was just looking at myself and I was like, my eye makeup looks different because I forgot to add mascara. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Prisme Libre powder just to set in the T-zone, and then I'm going to put the cream highlighter over top, but just in strategic areas. Okay, now we have Lit. It almost has an iridescent finish, like a pearlescent, iridescent, and I can't help but think that my hand looks like Neapolitan ice cream. We have chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take a little bit of this here, and I'm going to dab a little bit on the high points of my cheekbone here. So if you're just going to use your fingers, use one finger to decant or transfer the product, and then a second finger to blend. This way, you just get a little bit more control over how much you glow. I love the finish. I mean, I think my skin looked pretty radiant and glowy before the highlighter, but then the highlighter just like elevates it a little bit. This is so pretty. Look at my cheekbones. Look at that glowing skin. I love it. Now I'm going into my new Dior liquid lip. This is called the Ultra Care Liquid 483 Glide. It's supposed to have a petal velvet finish. I'm going to add a bit of lip liner. This was in my Diptyque Gardenia candle holder here. So I'm using the lip liner shade number 525 Chérie just to define my lips a little bit more. You know the little brush that comes on the opposite end of lip liners? Some people use them to fill in, like just to paint on. I like to use it as a brush to correct. So if I go overboard, I just use it to correct. I find it easier that way. Okay, so what fragrance will I finish this look with? The dilemma that I have is that it's fall, but it's actually kind of a warm day. And this entire look to me feels a bit warmer, but it's still fall. So I'm gonna go into Coco Noir, but the hair mist. Coco Noir is a Oriental gourmand fragrance, lots of tonka bean, some patchouli, but the hair mist is a bit lighter, so it's not quite as heavy. So I think it's a good balance of a warm fall day. Okay, so this is the finished look. This is my Get Ready With Me, Shop My Stash. I have convinced myself to buy the Westman Atelier mini trio. I was already convinced. I'm on a wait list here in Canada because somehow it's sold out in a few minutes. I totally understand it, so I will definitely pick that up as soon as I can. I really like this lipstick. It does feel like, I was gonna say leather, that's completely wrong, velvet. It feels like super soft, velvety, powdery almost. And if you could imagine like a rose petal, how soft and delicate it is, this is how the finish feels. Soft, delicate, and light. And I think it goes with today's look. I can't get over how beautiful my cheeks look with the contour, blush, and highlighter. I'm very happy. Let me know what you think of today's look. Let me know what other get ready with me or shop my stash videos you'd like to see in the future. If you're new to my channel or if you've been watching for some time but just haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Like, comment, and make sure you're subscribed. Those are all great ways to encourage me on my channel. So on that note, I think this is all I have for you guys for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.